It's about 60 degrees Saturday. About to start working on the Civic a little bit. Ooh, oh snap, guys. What? Oh, this thing's way bigger than the one I got on there. When I pull my turbo off, when I pull it off, I'm gonna set it side by side on the table on the light so you can really see a comparison. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and yank the turbo off my car here shortly, but man, that's really nice. For, I mean, for 160 bucks, you can't really complain. I mean, I'm just glad it has the port here already done, because I didn't think it had that on there when I ordered it. So yeah, I can run my Mac valve electronic boost control. There's a little comparison now. You can see the old one I was running, it's kind of tapered in. I mean, it's really small. Like, you're talking about like a 2-inch diameter between here and here. Like, it's freaking tiny compared to that. I mean, that's a lot bigger. I mean, you can just see the difference. Yeah, rather than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna start on the white car here shortly. I'm just gonna try and get the rest of the stuff cleaned up in the engine bay, knocked out. So probably put you on the time lapse and see where we get at. Yeah, check it out, guys. Full intercooler for the front. See if I can set it up right there. There we go. Yeah, I got this was from Max Speedies as well. Shout out to Max Speedy rods. Fast, really fast. They had this thing out within like 3 days. I mean, it's insane how fast I actually got this stuff. So shout out to them. Thank you, appreciate it. Got the turbo, Max Speedy rods turbo. Got a new intercooler. Like I said, 3-inch. I should be. This thing should make some boost now. So I just hope she is a good quality intercooler. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Alright, guys, finally, I got the seat bracket, the mount for my seat to install in the Civic. Let's go ahead and open her up. Oh yeah, perfect. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Yes, for a 96 to 2000 Civic. So this should be a direct bolt in, just like a normal seat rail, which is nice. This is adjustable, super easy to install. You just take off the top part, and this part just comes off on slides, and then, or no, I'm sorry. You slide this all the way down, and you just bolt it from the back, and then slide it forward and put the bolts on there, which I'll show you all that. But easy install, and this bolts right in the car. So yeah, I'm super excited to put this in my car finally, guys. All right, so got my chair wedged up here on my workbench so you can see. Flat upside down. So I got the front installed here. You put in those little grooves like that. It's slotted. I don't know if you can see it. I'll take them out. So the front ones go right here like that. Once you get those tight or screwed down enough, you're gonna slide the rail back, or slide it forward, I'm sorry. Well, it's back if you want to go the other way, but I'd slide those down, slide this forward, and you can see how the rear bolts line up perfectly on the rear. So then you just put the rears in, And once those are in there, you're ready to go back in the car. It's that simple. So I'll go ahead and get those things screwed down real quick, get them tightened up, and then we'll get the seat mounted in the car. All right, guys, I got the seat out, the factory seat's out. I'm gonna clean this nasty freaking carpet up because that's the way it's been since I bought the car years ago. I've never even took out the seat before. So yeah, I might as well go ahead and clean this up as best as possible and vacuum it out and probably go ahead and clean the carpet up a little bit, but then we can install the seat. The seat is a direct fit. It goes straight to your factory mounting points. It should be 100% perfect. So yeah, easy swap. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick, but I'm gonna get this thing clean first because that's gross. A little better, not as dirty, but a little cleaner. I mean, there's still some spots. I'm sure if I had a carpet cleaner, I would have made more time to clean it up, but it's good for now. I ain't gotta let my nice seat sitting somewhere where it's super dirty. So yeah, not bad. We're gonna get this seat installed real quick. I don't know if you guys remember the hole that was in my valve cover from a few months back when something got in there and punched a hole in the timing belt and stuff and got it ejected out of there, and it was like a hole about an inch big. I went ahead and cut off this piece, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. I cut off most of the material, but I got my Dremel tool and my whole kit here and some tungsten bits here too as well, so I can just grind away at this material on the edges here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this smoothed out, clean this up. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because yes, there's a hole there and it was ugly, but I do have more valve covers, VTEC valve covers. I got like three more over there, so I'm not really too worried about cutting up one, even though I do not like cutting them. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's better than looking at a freaking hole. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this one, and this will be the only one, hopefully the only one I'll ever have to cut, because I'm not the person who really likes the look of them. So but yeah, it is what it is, but it's better than a hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that finished, and then I'm gonna start doing some wiring on the white car later this afternoon, because I'm about to go eat some food. So all right, it's my first time cutting one of these valve covers, but not too bad. I mean, once I've put more wrinkled paint on there, cover it up, she's not bad, but she's straight, she's smooth. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this, but it did come out pretty good. So if you can see that, it came out pretty good. So I'll just leave it at that. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not trying to get fancy with it. Whatever. Dremel tool works great. I love it. Been waiting to use it for a while. I'm dirty as heck. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up, and then I want to repaint this, touch this up with some more wrinkled black on that edge once it warms up a little bit more. So yeah, that's done, out of the way, so I can stop looking at that stupid hole. Get it, babe.
Trying.
Get these new floors put in, get rid of the carpet, going with the nice quick lock hardwood floors, washing some Motion Auto, putting that IS301 JZ swap in.
Carpet.
Hey, You just get to work. I gotta film.
Job. You have one job.
You have to film.
Stand on the carpet.
I gotta film this. You're doing a good job, bud. I hate carpet.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, this old ass carpet's going finally. Going after that nice clean look, guys. It'll look so much more fresh in here. It's just all stuff just packed back there. We're just trying to get the rest of the floor done. And then we're gonna start on this side. My wife's just getting the carpet out because she's angry.
Yep. Smells so bad.
All the animals. Get rid of this shit. How's it going, babe? You going pretty good? Say hi.
Hi. It's going rough.
Rough cuts?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
She loves home remodeling. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day. It is a lot more warmer and more dry. I can actually kind of get some more work done. Where I left off was I was actually working on this to get the intercooler off in the front end, and then now I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the transmission out and stuff, because I'll tell you what I got going on with that. I do have the seat mounted in there, looking all pretty. Got the bracket, bolts right into your factory area, and I do have a, which I'll show you guys, I actually do have a harness bar that I've been waiting to put in here, so I'm going to install that on another time. But I'll just let you guys know the seat's in there. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the transmission out, because I actually have some work to do. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the transmission out, and going to be installing a new ACT clutch. I need to pull the timing gears off and stuff, and I'm going to be installing some AEM cam gears. I finally got the AEM cam gears. I'll be installing those. Now, the reason why I'm pulling the transmission out in the mean is because I have a M-Factory, yes, an M-Factory LSD. Came with some stickers. And there she is. I will be running a LSD finally in this car. And then also have a PLM traction bar kit, which I will be installing that later on. But for right now, I'm going to be focused on getting this LSD put in the transmission. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today is, well, obviously getting the transmission out. So, and then you can see the intercooler a lot bigger. So I'm going to be, so today I'm going to be pulling out the motor, or not the motor, pulling out the transmission. I'm just going to do it right where it's at. And I was going to try to make some room in the garage, but that ain't going to happen. So yeah, that's on today's note, guys. M-Factory LSD finally, guys. Put all that traction down, right? So check this out, guys. My transmission fluid, I have not changed it once since I built this car. Ready? Ooh, crystal clear training fluid. I thought it was gonna be a little darker than that, but kind of surprised, honestly. I figured she'd be a little gray, but she's crystal clear. Hell yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of wasting that fluid. Alright, got my stock LS transmission out. Going to tear this down, open it up, and take the final diff out of there. And I'm going to be putting the M-Factory LSD. And then I will be installing the new clutch package here. And then hopefully we don't run into any other issues. I did find out that my reverse signal switch over here did break. When it came out, the soldering points came off, so I'm gonna have to just take that out and resolder up some new connections, which is not a big deal. But I'm gonna go ahead and take that apart tonight and then lay everything out for tonight, and then the next probably the next video or the next day I will get everything gone through with a fine-tooth comb, and then I'm going to install the LSD. So I got to get the bearings, because in this transmission I do have all new Honda bearings all through it. So on the stock differential, I'll have to take the two bearings off, press them off, and then put them on there. So, and the ring gear as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tear that down tonight, and then we'll see where we get on the next video. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear that down real quick. All right, I got the case off for now. It's getting a little late, so tomorrow I'm going to go through this transmission and just look it over real quick. And if everything's good, I'm just going to go ahead and yank out the stock differential and change out the ring gear and the bearings and switch it over to the in-factory LSD. So, got the transmission over here on the workbench. About to go ahead and tear out the factory differential, stock differential here, and then I'm going to go through all this. I'm going to tear out all the gears and all that stuff and kind of go through the transmission while I'm at it, and make sure there's nothing else I need to replace while I'm there. So I got that, and then like I said, I got the in-factory LSD we're going to be installing. So get rid of that factory LSD. Don't need that where we're going. Guys, look, I got chickens in my yard again. Got another chicken. Must be more over here. Let's go look. These chickens will just roam up in my garage and stuff all the time. Oh no. There were a bunch of them out here earlier. Oh, there's another one right there by the trash can. Yeah, we were doing the floor, so this is all old carpet, you guys, just letting you know. We got the inside of the floors done in our house. Another chicken there. Yeah, we got chickens everywhere, you guys. They just roam through the yard. Say hi, Ralphie. Got a lot of stuff to do, you guys. Once I get the clutch and the differential installed, get back together, I'm gonna get everything back, the transmission back in. And then the next step is going to be mocking up the intercooler. Mocking up the intercooler and the piping. Working on getting some of this wiring stuff sorted out and relocating the battery back to maybe the front. And then working on where the turbo is going to go. Clock that. Yeah, there's a lot more work. It's going to be coming. And then I got the timing gears, the AM timing gears I'm going to be putting on as well, which I got like 2 sets sitting here. So yeah, I'm going to be putting these on here soon so we can dial the timing in and get it ready for the dyno and hopefully make some real numbers here soon. So one step at a time, slowly but surely, we will get there, you guys. We will get there. And of course, the poor Arc 7 still sitting outside. Chickens. They just roam out here, man. It's crazy. They don't care. So, anyways, guys, back to work. We're gonna get the transmission torn down and go through this real quick and then make sure everything's good. So, let's get to it. Alright, got the transmission all torn apart. Everything looks to be pretty good. Don't see anything really major. I'm still gonna, inspect some of the stuff and whatnot. Because last year I tore this transmission apart, and when I put the new synchros in and stuff like that, I cleaned out everything. So I'm just gonna go through it and make sure. And these are all new OEM Honda bearings, top to bottom, that have been replaced probably around a year ago, so if not less. So I'm not really too worried about those. Everything's really smooth. So I'm going to be swapping all that stuff over. But for right now, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go spend some time with the kids. Move over here. I got my kids out here playing. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time with them for a little bit and come back on another day when we get some more time. So on that note, guys, appreciate you all watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna be out at the track this year at Test and Tune, and we're going to be trying to push that boost numbers, and we're going to be trying to play around with the boost control solenoid, which I've been wanting to do that for a while. So just one thing, just step by step, guys. So I appreciate y'all sticking around. Keep hitting the thumbs up and the likes. See you on the next one.